What's going on, guys? It's your boy the GCC here at the top 5 Clone Wars sets that LEGO needs to make. If you guys enjoyed today's video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. Now let's get into our first set. Alright guys, the first set that we're going to be talking about today is the Siege on Reybana. Obviously this was featured in Clone Wars Season 7 when, Ahsoka Tano returns and then it goes into the Siege of Mandalore and stuff like that. But I love that scene in the Clone Wars. Definitely go check that out if you haven't seen it already. Looks like the minifigure selection would be pretty decent. Of course, your standard Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, a couple of 212 clone troopers, that tactical droid, which looks insane. We haven't had a tactical droid, I think, since 2008 or 2009. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then a couple of B1 battle droids. As I said before, I would love to see a couple of B2 super battle droids or commando droids or just something different, It's like, I feel like LEGO keeps giving us those B1 battle droids, and I just want to see something new and different. It also looks like you would get another spider droid, which kind of disappoints me, honestly. Throw a crab droid in this set, that would make it so much better. But honestly, that tactical droid, I'm sorry guys, it just looks absolutely amazing. The tri droid, I love that as well. Of course, it has its classic blue and gray color scheme from the Clone Wars, and I'm assuming that head would rotate and you could shoot some missiles off of it and stuff like that. But it looks amazing. I definitely could see a set going for around that $70 to $80, just depending on how big the set is. And with LEGO's price increases, who knows? But it looks amazing, and I'm hoping LEGO makes some more Clone Wars Season 7 sets very soon. Alright guys, the next set that we're going to be talking about today is the Citadel. I really love this arc in the Clone Wars. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. I think it was featured in Season 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just look at it though. It looks absolutely stunning. Of course, you would have a nice interior, and the exterior itself looks pretty decent. It looks like the minifigure selection would be wonderful. Of course, being Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka Tano, Evan Peel, ARC Trooper 5's K2B4, I'm pretty sure. And then it looks like a BX Commando droid. It would be a great way to get that tactical droid again. And of course, those commander droids. I'll take another Obi-Wan. I'll take another Anakin. 5s, that would be so cool to have ARC Trooper 5s in his ARC Trooper outfit. A new Evan Peel minifigure would not be too shabby. We haven't had him for about like 10 years or so. That'd be pretty cool to get. The interior itself, I think, would have 3 or 4 levels. It looks like Evan Peel in his chamber. It looks like the command center, and then a couple other little rooms. I really love this set. I definitely could see it going for around that $120 or $30 mark. I'm pretty sure they put Darth Vader's castle, correct me if I'm wrong, at like $130 or $140. So I'm assuming it would be around this price, but it'd be a great way to get some of those awesome minifigures. And I definitely think LEGO needs to make some more Clone Wars sets like this. Alright guys, you know what time it is. It is memes at time, and today on the left we have a regular Kit Fisto, just a regular Jedi in the Clone Wars, and then on the right we have Fit Kisto. What a great minifigure. Of course, Kit Fisto is rocking the Hawk body with his Jedi robes. You can see his hair just hanging over his chest and of course over his back and stuff like that. And I just love how his name is just flipped around, and now he's just super buff, and he just has been hitting that gym so much more recently. I love this minifigure. I wish LEGO were to have some humor and make this maybe for the May 4th promo, or maybe just throw him in some random set. Honestly, I would love to get just a regular Kit Fisto minifigure again. I feel like we haven't had him in a long time, but I would also love to see this Fit Kisto big minifigure. That would be so cool to have, and I'm hoping LEGO makes him. Alright lads, the next set that I'm going to be talking about today is the Republic Dropship with ATTE. Now, cancel the ATTE. We already had the ATTE in the summer wave of 2022. We all know I want to talk about the ATOT. Yes, the classic 2008 or 2009 Republic Dropship with ATOT. I would love to have a remake of the set. Of course, you can see a clear picture of the dropship right there, and it looks amazing. I would love to have an updated ATOT as well. It looks like you would get some great minifigures included, being Obi-Wan Kenobi, a couple of Phase 2 clone troopers, just a regular style. I don't think we've seen them since the Turbo Tank Microfighter back in 2014. And a couple of B1 battle droids. I would love to see maybe, a couple of BX Commando droids, or a B2 Super Battle Droid, or a Droidica, or something like that. They could do so much more than just a regular B1 battle droid. But I love the set. The dropship would be amazing to have. Of course, you would have your little cockpit area, and then the ATOT itself, of course, it would be just flat and open, so you could store all your clone troopers in there and just create an awesome battle scene. You could buy a bunch of them and just recreate so many awesome scenes from the Clone Wars. I would love it, honestly. I definitely could see this set going probably for around that $150 to $180 mark, just depending on how big the set is. I would hope it to be pretty big, honestly. honestly, because I would like a nice size ATOT, probably similar size to the 2022 ATTE. And then the Republic Dropship itself, you know, it has to hold the ATOT, so it has to be pretty decent in size as well. But I love this set. You know, again, the minifigure selection is decent, but I'm hoping LEGO remakes that amazing set very soon. Now let's move on to our final set. All right, lads, the final set that we're going to be talking about today is the Super Tank. I love this arc in the Clone Wars. It is basically the second battle of Geonosis, and I love it. Of course, Ahsoka and Barriss Offee go down into the droid factory, and basically they have to blow it up from the inside, and they get stuck in this super tank. And the super tanks were supposed to be super powerful, but then Luminara and Dooley and Anakin Skywalker blew up the bridge. But that's not the point. I love it. It looks like you would get 4 solid minifigures, of course, being an updated Luminara and Dooley, a Phase 1 clone trooper, and then it looks like 2 Geonosis battle droids who we haven't seen in a while, actually. The super tank itself looks pretty decent. Of course, you would have some missiles to shoot off the side, and it looks like that one hatch would be able to flip up, so you could probably either hold 1 or 2 battle droids in there, which I think is pretty nice. You know, the super tank, it's iconic for Clone Wars fans. Maybe not the most iconic separatist tank slash ship, but it would be awesome to have either way. But it would be a great way to get some of those awesome minifigures, such as those Geonosis battle droids and that Luminara Unduli. I would love to get an updated version of her. I think this is an awesome set. I definitely could see it going for around that $40 or $50 mark, just depending on how big the tank is. But what an amazing set, and I'm hoping LEGO makes this one day. Congratulations, guys. You have made it to the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I had a fun time putting it together, and I definitely think LEGO needs to make some of these awesome Clone Wars sets. Shout out to BrickWizard59 and Star Wars Photoshop for making these awesome sets. I'll put a link to their Instagrams down in the description below. If you guys enjoyed today's video or you're new to the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the channel big time, and honestly, you would make my day. Also, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd really appreciate it. You would help out the video big time. I know I say that a lot, guys, but it really would mean a lot. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.